Tottenham 2, Everton 1. And that was a close one, wasn't it? Very close. It's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video. Let's be honest here, that wasn't good, especially in the second half. First half was really good in terms of play. You saw the Ange ball at its finest. You had Richarlison, you had Son playing well, and you had Kulusevski in the centre, who was okay. Everyone will say he'd been good and that's it. Sarr was the man for me, I have to be honest. And you had Pedro Porro, who's like an unsung hero, let's be honest. But this is a quick review because we're going to start a new segment where I promised you the best, the worst and the bang average top 5. Well, we're going to do it on a match review now, where we're going to review this game but give you the best of the game, the worst of the game and the bang average of a game in the top 5. But Tottenham Hotspur got lucky today because Tottenham Hotspur should have really put that game to bed in the first half, and then afterwards should have really done more after in the second half and really got going. But really, let's be honest here, Postecoglou's substitutions ruined it. And we're saying that he wants to play attacking football. Well, those substitutions didn't show it, and that's it. But it's just a quick review, like I said. So watch out for your best, worst, and bang average top 5 coming from Mr. Box Office. And as always, come on, you Spurs. At number 5, the 2 goals that Tottenham scored, Son and Richarlison. The 2 goals were pretty good. Good passing moves and very good imaginative moves as well. The first goal was started off with Romero, some good interchanges with Porro, Johnson, and then Johnson and Sarr. And Sarr passing the ball over to Johnson on the right, and Johnson getting a really good cross in for Richarlison to score a tap-in. But it was a good goal. Made it 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Then a few moments later, Tottenham Hotspur from a corner, Porro put it over to Kulusevski. Kulusevski puts a really good, neat ball into Johnson. Johnson has a shot. Pickford spills it, and Son just scores from the rebound, and that's it. That was 2-0. Some very good passing moves in those goals, and it really looked like a game that Tottenham Hotspur were taking control of the game. So this is why, in this one, in my number 5 moment of the match, this is my best moment with the 2 goals that Tottenham Hotspur scored. And number 4, Ange's substitutions. Well, this was one of the things that really annoyed me at the game. Ange's substitutions were absolutely awful. I had people excusing it, saying we had no choice to put Dyer on because Romero had a feeling in his hamstring. But the problem was, when you put on Dyer, you know exactly what you're getting. And then he brought on Højbjerg, who's even more bang average, and he's not going to give you any more, just does a job and that's it. And then you put on the Celso, who, for me, unfortunately, has not impressed me at all, to be honest with you as well. And he just gave the game to Everton, and you could see in the second half, Tottenham Hotspur on the cosh. Tottenham Hotspur were giving away chances. And it's from the substitutions that Ange Postecoglou did. And this has become a theme of it, because recently I've started to notice that the substitutions that he has been making has not helped us trying to win the game. And that's it. And it didn't help us play Ange ball. We weren't playing Ange ball in the second half at all. We were giving the ball away badly. And it was from the fact that he put those subs on. Dyer firstly, and he put Dyer and Davis in defence, which I was told that was not good against Wolves. So why are you doing it again? Højbjerg, giving the ball away. You got Skip on Højbjerg. We said that Skip on Højbjerg, terrible combination. Well, what's happened there? And then the Celso, who, unfortunately, by default, he's not that great at the moment, and that's it. But this was really a moment where he could have lost the lead. He could have gave the game away to Everton because of those subs, and that's it. And unfortunately, he could have put on Donnelly, he could have put on Dorrington, he could have put on Phillips, and I think he would have had more credit in the bank if he did that, because we would at least try to play the same way and gave ourselves more of an opportunity to win the game further, with more chances. But for me, that was the bang average moment of the match. And that's why it's my number 4 moment of the match, and substitutions were bang average. And number 3, Tottenham Hotspur kept on losing the ball in bad areas. And also Everton counter-attacking. With Tottenham, especially in the second half, Tottenham kept on conceding possession in bad areas, which was leading to Everton counter-attacking on us. It was mainly because of the midfield. Midfield was not good enough today. Kulusevski, who was lauded as unplayable against Nottingham Forest, was okay. Didn't look good at all. Sarr, that kind of ran out of steam. Then he was brought off for Lo Celso, who was not even that better even than him. Højbjerg, bang average. Sorry, don't know what to say on it. He just kept on giving the ball away and just wasn't progressing the ball even further away. And Everton were just coming on the attack all the time. And with the substitutions, which I already said was bang average by Postecoglou, Everton were more bold and they were going on the attack. And because of those, us giving away the ball and not working the ball around either way better, with the ball better, or progressing the ball better, Everton were just becoming more confident and they had chances from it. And it was just really just frustrating to watch, because when you saw us in the first half, which was right to the beginning of the first half, we saw some good passing moves. And yeah, you can say that Romero came off, but the problem I have with that is that I was told by Ange that he wants to continue playing this great football, continue looking to attack further, be more progressive. But we didn't look like he wanted to progress. We were just trying to be more defensive. And that was the problem. It was because of the fact that the players were losing the balls in bad possession, and we even lost possession in a bad way. Emerson lost the ball, and yes, it was brought back for a foul, even though Calvert-Lewin scored. It was still from us losing possession that we lost, that we nearly, they scored the goal from, even though it was chopped off because of the foul on Emerson. It was really bad, and it led to Everton having attacks, and they kept on breaking on us. And Everton should have scored. And I will get into why they didn't score in my next one. But this was the worst moment of number 3 at Tottenham Hotspur losing possession. And number 2, Vicario saved us. And he literally does save us. He kept us on life support in the match, let's just be honest here. Because he saved us with the save he saved from Calvert-Lewin. He made a few saves. He made a good save from Danjuma, one with his right head peg, which was really, really good. He made a lot of. He was one of our star players in the match, and he's becoming a big star in our team right now. Even though I'm saying we still need to see time, but I'm seeing leadership from this guy, but also showing that his shot stopping is second to none, the best in the Premier League at the moment. There was moments in the match that Tottenham Hotspur were just under the cosh. It was just for him that he was strong, taking the ball when it was corners coming over, and he was catching the ball really well, starting off the attack. It was only because of our defence not progressing the ball and not progressing it further. It was just a problem for us, and he just kept on coming. The balls, the attacks just kept on coming on, but he was handling it very, very well. And the thing that I've noticed about him, he does not stop talking. he doesn't mind saying stuff that he doesn't mind saying what needs to be said to that defence. I saw him having a go at Emerson in the first half. He had a big word with him. He had a big word with some of the defenders as well. So you can see there's some leadership qualities in this guy. Yes, we need to see him next season and the next season after that because you need to see consistency. But he saved us today. He absolutely saved us today with a couple of saves that saved us, got us the win today. And it was because of him, for me, that got us the win today. Yes, we scored the 2 goals, but did you see Richarlison and Song after that? No. It was Vicario that stood up. And for me, he was one of our best in the game today. And that's why he's number 2 in my top 5. Vicario saved us today. And at number 1, the result. That's all I can say. Because let's be honest here, we got away with one today. We got away with one today. And that's the only thing I can say at the moment. Because Everton should at least got a draw at that game. All I will say is, and you know notably what I'm going to say, it was a bang average. A bang average game from Tottenham Hotspur. I didn't see Ange ball. I saw Conte ball in the second half. And that was it. You don't play Dyer in defence. You don't play Højbjerg and Skip in midfield because you know what you're getting. You have the future, Dorrington. You have the future in Donnelly. What's going on? You got Adam Phillips, the future. You don't put them on. We need to sort out our transfer business in January and get a defender in. Because as far as I'm concerned, you can't have games like that against Brighton. You can't have games like that against Bournemouth. And if you think you'll be a title contender, you'll be lucky. That's all I will say, and that's it. And funny enough, that's my best moment, my best thing in my top 5, the result. Even though it was a bang average performance from Tottenham Hotspur. And that's it. So Tottenham Hotspur have to do better. That's the message I'm saying to you right now, and that's it. We'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this segment. You'll see more of this, of your best, worst, and bang average top 5. I hope you enjoyed it at home. Leave your comments below, and that's it. And we'll leave it like this, like always. If you didn't know, get to know, support your boy, Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on you Spurs. And I'm out.